Let's do it.
Number 2. Number 1.
Number 2, go poo. All right.
Such a boy.
I just thought of that.
Hi, my name's Erica.
And I'm Kevin.
Welcome to Accio Wip.
Double threes.
Turkey tree. Been 2 weeks?
It has been 2 weeks. Welcome back, everybody, to our Flosstube. We talk about our cross-stitching and random stuff.
Mostly just cross-stitching?
Mostly just cross-stitching. So we try to focus on that, keep it to the point, but we do deviate here and there. And I'll deviate a little bit today, too. So
yes.
Nothing super major, I don't think. I said super again. But anyway, I don't think anything major last couple weeks.
I went on a vacation. I went to my uncle's cabin.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I don't know if that was major or not.
Well, I mean, it's something. Other than that, I sit at home and eat bonbons and cross-stitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing. Eat bonbons. Okay, anyway, let's just go into it. Do you want to get into the stitching? Yeah, let's just get into the stitching really quick.
Okay.
And go through. I touched about 6 pieces.
I touched exactly 6 pieces.
Oh, wow. Well, we're even there. You probably outstitched me, though.
No.
We'll
I
find
doubt
out.
it. You had competition to do.
I did. So, okay. Well, kick it off then.
All right. I was working on my Frogwarts year 4 because this has to be done by July.
Next month.
And
before.
Here's where it was before. Since we're playing your time. Here's where it is now. And so I started the 1 over 1 down at the bottom there. And I did some more,
Is this part all done? I couldn't tell.
It is all done from, well, I still need
here.
to do this stuff because I forgot the toile, so I need to still finish that. But, yeah, so I forgot to do the toile over here, is what I was saying. And so I'm using something to make it go shiny.
Make it shiny.
Yeah, some Krynic something. And then up to here, it is fully done at the top.
Oh, yeah, you still got the border and some other...
Yeah, I got the border and inside here.
Some maize.
But, yep. I
Wow.
started on Accio. Look,
Wow.
that's us. Accio.
That's impressive.
Really?
I mean, I'm not even close, so I'm still working on year 1 since I restarted everything. But whatever.
That's impressive, really.
It's impressive. Okay, my
What's
turn.
What's that from, babe? What's that from?
Tron.
Thank
but
you.
I wasn't going to go there. But, okay. Sorry, I'm discombobulated today. So
It's Monday.
it's Monday. We're recording the day after, so... But I stitched on the Witchy Stitchers F Cancer. Figured I haven't worked on that for a little while, so I brought this out a little bit and got just over 400 stitches. And mostly it's the light blue and the words. So
Is that light blue?
Lavender. Lilac. So, I guess I should have said, here's where it was before. Boom. There I go. I remind you, and then I forget myself.
Yeah, well.
Well, anyway. That's where that one's at. So, over to you.
I had a new start for Candy's, and I didn't write it on here, hashtag...
Is it the mental health?
Mental health.
Okay.
Mental health, May's mental health. I don't know. I will write it in the description box. It is Some Good. It is by Darlene and Whimsy. And I did it on an 18 count.
What's it say? What's the saying say?
It says, there is some good in this world and it's worth fighting for. It is from Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Well, I wasn't sure if there's Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, so. Anyway, and so there is no before. There is no before. And here's where it is. And it's not called for colors because I just, it's 2 colors. It's a green and a brown, so I just did my own. And there you go.
All right. Oh, next up, which is probably the one I stitched the least on, or close to the least, is a chart by Little House Needleworks, Old West Dry Goods.
Well, you probably stitched a lot on it, but you didn't show. It doesn't show.
It doesn't show, but this one does show a little bit because here's where it was before. And here's where it is now. And I got the peoples and the horse and the cowboy. Got them put in.
Yeah, you stitched that horse like 3 times, so that's why I was, you probably stitched more than it looked.
That horse took me a couple attempts. But yeah, that one's almost done. We're getting really close. I can't remember what I got left. I think it's just the ground. A little bit of ground down there. But I put in just over 500 stitches. And I was trying to get this done before this floss tube, and then priorities changed, as they always do. So, oh well.
Yep.
All right.
This is 12 Days of Christmas by Tiny Modernist. This is my oldest whip, and so I wanted to get it done by the end of this year. And here's where it was before. And it is finished.
Look at that.
It is all done.
Ding, 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 ding.
I wanted to get it done this year, and I did. The next one that I need to finish by the end of next year, not this year, but next year, is something that I'll show you later, and I'll tell you.
Dun, dun, dun.
We'll see. You just gotta wait and see.
Is that like the end of season cliffhanger there?
It's a total cliffhanger.
Wow.
I've said it before, so people probably know. But anyway,
You have to pay
now
attention.
you gotta wait.
Okay, you can't get away from this one. It seems to always catch my eye when I'm going through my whips and going, what am I going to work on? What am I going to work on? But
It's the fabric.
it probably is. But it is Glendon Place Dragon Affairs. Excuse me. And, well, here's where it was before. And here's where it's at now. So I'm getting that moon all put in. I got a little bit of the green done. I got a lot of the moon put in. But I put in over 500 stitches in on this too in the last couple weeks. And this is on 28 count Romaine by Crosswing Design, which is called for. So this is 100% called for. I got the floss kit, which has all the Rainbow Gallery, the specialty variegated from who's that other person that we do? Sullivan's. There we go.
I was just noticing that he's shiny.
He's got some sparkle to him. Actually, all the Rainbow Gallery has a little bit of sparkle to him.
I don't even know if I knew that Dragon's head was sparkly, but now I do.
Now you do.
Alrighty.
I can't wait to get that one done. That's been a fun project. So. Your turn?
That is a fun one.
Yep, your turn.
My next one I worked on is One Nation by ByGone Stitches, and this one I need to have done by next January. This is not the one that I was talking about earlier that you'll see, but and here's where it was before.
You're gonna need help on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
And here's where it is now. So there's not really much to show if I go close, but I just did this part. So I did 1,000 stitches on Memorial Day, and most of those 1,000 stitches are all just finishing off the border, the
flag colors,
flags. So there's only these two plus one more border, and then this is the bottom, just one more length of border, and that's exciting. And then I have to finish these and put the blues in here and stuff, but
that's coming along.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited.
That's been your biggest project.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Like biggest as in
number of stitches and
I don't know about number of stitches, but biggest as in I need you to help me hold it.
I think number of stitches too. There's quite a bit of stitching in there, so.
Well, maybe it's the biggest one that I've actually finished.
Hey, where'd this one go? Oh, okay. All right, next on the list is not just in, but from the Stitch Crypt, Defenders of the Seas. I put in just a little bit of work on this one, about 300, 400 stitches, 250, 250. But here's where it was before. And here it is now. So I worked a little bit over on the cape, and then I brought the back part of the cape all the way pretty far down. So, but this is on 32 count linen Smack the Jellyfish by Live and Die LA. So, it's looking really good. I like the fabric on this one. Kind of fits the theme there. So, all right, off to you, my dear.
My next one is Winter White Santa by Mirabilia. This is the one that needs to be done by the end of 2025. And I'm hoping to get all the cross stitches done by the end of this year, so that can actually happen.
You've been working on that one quite a bit.
Yes. Here's where it was before. And here's where it is now. Yeah,
looks good.
I'm supposed to be working 500 stitches a month. That's what my thought was.
Looks really good.
But it's not. I'm not doing that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty happy with what I've gotten done. I just need to keep going.
Cool. All right, now on to the last two, which were the big stitches for the last couple weeks. And I pulled out, well, actually, I got told to pull out in one of our games. I was told to do 1,000 stitches on this, and that's Monopoly. So we brought this one back out. And here's where it was before. And here's where it is now. I'm sorry for the wrinkles. I just pulled off the Q-snap a little bit, so that way you guys can see it. And this is on 36 count parchment by Fabric Flair. I think this is over a half yard of fabric. I'm pretty sure, because I think they had one bigger than the half yard. No, that was for that. This is a half yard of fabric, I think. I don't think it's going to take all of it, but I wanted to make sure I had enough fabric on something that big.
Yeah, because it would kind of...
That would be a bummer to get to the edge and go, oops.
Yeah. My next one is Mugshot Villains.
Oh, yeah.
By Abbie Sue Designs.
You got an accomplishment on this one.
I did. She also has the new Mugshot Villains. She's got that out right now. I don't know how long she's going to have that out, but and it's just a paid for. It's not a
stitch
along. But here's where this was before. I just hit the light. I was wondering if it was going to go down. And here's where it is now. I got all of the outlining done. So now I only have to do 7 of the villains to do backstitching for the villains. So, yep. I don't know when that's going to get done. My plan is by the end of this year.
Yeah, it should.
My plan is a lot of it by the end of this year.
You got a lot of end years there.
But I'm slowly working on that one. We'll get it done.
Okay. Last but not least, we're talking about being told what to stitch on. I was told to stitch on this twice.
Definitely not the least.
Definitely not the least. For over 2,000 stitches on this. And that is Boo Bus by Stoney Creek. I smile every time I look at this pattern. It's one of those ones that make me smile. And here's where it was before. And I spent all day yesterday stitching on this. Got to spend some time chatting and having fun. And here's where it is now. So I worked on the Trick or Treat banner. So I got the K and the OR in. And believe it or not, just that little section there from this K over is a little over 300 stitches, and there are 8 colors up there, which was do 6 stitches, switch colors, do 6 stitches, switch colors, do 4 stitches, switch colors. So I got tired of doing that, and then I just brought the witch's hat down, started putting her face in last night, and then called it quits.
What is that on?
This is on 28 count, an uncalled fabric by Diane the Stash.
And unnamed?
Unnamed, yeah. I don't think she names her fabric. So I picked this fabric up last year.
Last year, the year before at...
I think it was last year at the Black Needle Society in-person retreat, which is coming up too.
Yep. August, so we'll be out that way pretty soon.
Hopefully she's there again as a vendor, because I do like her fabric, and I always forget to look up what she has available. I'm getting bad about that. I need to start looking at everybody's wares a little bit more often, because stuff pops up and then it's not FOMO, it's Mo.
Yeah. Not fear of. It's gone.
It's gone. It plumb gone.
My last project is Float by Plum Street Designs. Kevin and I started this. I started this one, and Kevin started Sting Like a Bee. For our anniversary, our 20th anniversary, and so we both wanted to have it done by this year. And here's where it was before. And I got mine done. Kevin's is already done, so we don't have to worry about him. But
Yep.
Mine's done too.
Look at that.
Backstitching and everything.
Wow.
I'm looking at the spelling and it looks it is backwards, but it looks wrong because it's backwards. I was making sure I spelled butterfly correctly. Anyway, it's all good.
Wow.
And that was it.
Awesome.
I did good. Look.
I know. I was looking at your backstitching here, and that looks really nice from the back too.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Kevin complimented
I compliment your stuff all the time. You just remember when I go, huh? What?
You could do better.
I don't say that ever.
Why don't you use the water like I do?
I do say that.
It would make your stitches look really
Not
nice.
Water, sponge.
It would make your stitches look nice.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not going there. She's trying to pick a fight, and I'm not going to fall for it.
Not trying.
Well, I didn't get any cross-stitch finishes in, but I did get a Lego finish. And it...
Apparently that calls for balloons.
I know, I actually looked up because I'm like, who brought balloons in? Oh, wow. It did that the other day when I was on a video chat, and I was holding my Q-snap, and I guess I was doing the peace sign, and then balloons went up as I'm sitting there stitching. I couldn't even see couldn't see my face, you just see the back of my Q-snap, and the balloons went up. So that was pretty funny. So anyway, I got a Lego finish, which counts as 3, so that way I can win. So I will say 2. So I'll say 4. So let's show the first part.
Not 4, by the way.
A little Nintendo cartridge. And actually, if you open it up, there's a green circuit board inside.
But see, it's Lego.
Yep. I got the Nintendo done. And the cartridge goes in. Wow, can I do this by looking at it? Oh, it goes in, it goes down, and it will lock in. It goes down.
And the buttons actually button?
No, the buttons don't button.
Oh.
Got
Never
a
mind.
controller, and it actually does plug in. So it goes over here. You can plug it in. Bloop. So you got your controller. But, you know, a game doesn't really work unless you have a TV to play it on. So I got the TV done. And what's cool, I'm going to take it off the stand really quick. It's got an antenna that comes up. Bloop. It's got the channel changer. And then you get everything going and you play your game. So, yeah, I got all that done. So this took up a lot of my stitching time, but it's really cool. I mean, if you look at the back, it's got the AV cables and the power cable. It's got the warning symbol on there.
Don't you have a cable for the power cable?
No.
Oh, no. I thought you did.
Nope.
I thought there was 2 cables.
Yeah.
Just the one.
Well, even on the Nintendo, it's got the AV, it's got the power button, all that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I must admit, it's pretty cool.
It was a fun build. Took me about 4 nights. 4 nights of tinkering. So, but I still got all those stitches in. Stitching took precedence when I was told to stitch on certain things. So, made sure I got those done before I went and played with Lego. So, anyway, that's that.
I like that.
So that will go into my gaming room, and sit next to the original Nintendo.
Yeah.
So, as a little display. As soon as we get another
IKEA Foursquare.
a little Foursquare thing, so I ran out of squares. I have too many games. Need more squares for consoles. So, but I think that's gonna be a wrap for now. I don't have any plans that I'm aware of. You have any plans?
No. I got nothing.
You got nothing? Yeah, we got graduation this week.
Yes, the baby is graduating.
Our youngest is graduating high school. So we got to go sit in 100-degree weather for 5 hours during the graduation ceremony. Actually, it's going to be 3 hours of heat, the sun will go down, and then we're all going to be freezing because it'll be cold.
Yeah.
So, and then she's going to have a little gathering here later in the week, have a pool party.
I don't know if it's little. It started out to be 12 kids, and then she's like,
15.
Well, what about 15? And I'm like,
yeah, so.
Whatever. It's fine. They're all 18.
I got a few days to make the pool look decent. I mean, it's okay, but probably needs a little sweep here and there, and then, yeah, clean up the backyard a bit. So
bring the fire pit out.
I got my little one. They can use my little one. Well, they won't set the house on fire then. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. And then we'll have we have all adults now, but officially adults.
And it's not anything to be sad about because she's still at home for another at least 2 years. So,
well,
yay!
I'm still counting down the days on those. So we'll get them through college a bit, and then we'll take it from there, whether the boot comes out or not. So,
yeah.
Yeah. I think we're gonna call it. I'm hungry. So we haven't eaten dinner yet. My stomach's been sitting there growling. And I need to edit this and get this up tonight. Tonight.
Gonna do the
whack.
Whip.
So
you're gonna do the weed whipping.
The weed whipper. So inside joke. Anyway, we'll talk to you all in a couple weeks. Take care and happy stitching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.